Hi, my name is Joshua Thompson, and I'll be discussing the cause of the Norilsk oil spill. A fuel storage tank at Norilsk Temir Energy's thermal power plant number 2 failed, flooding two rivers, a lake, and potentially the Arctic Ocean. The cause of the oil spill is threefold. Number 1, the permafrost on which the tanks reside is melting. Investigators believe supporting infrastructure gave way due to the melting permafrost underneath. There is a paper that was published in 2015 that uses a geostatistical analysis revealing that the city of Norilsk especially is a hotspot of permafrost degradation. Number 2, the tanks might have been able to withstand the weakened supports if the tanks were cleaned to prevent any corrosive side effects. Number 3, and most importantly, Nornickel has been accused of negligence in this regard before. Russia's regulatory body for natural resources required the company in 2014 to clean the outer surface of the walls and roof of the tanks and restore the anti-corrosion coating by 2015, and by 2016 these steps were not taken. Several different analyses strongly suggest that a temperature increase is resulting from the increasing atmospheric concentrations of greenhouse gases. Thus, this lends credence to the concerns about much larger changes in climate being predicted for the coming decades, and this can be seen in the graph to the right. Rising surface temperatures are impacting Greenland's ice sheets and melting permafrost in Alaska and Russia. So the fossil fuels are indirectly causing the very ground that an oil company stands on to crumble. Now we have a negative loop of environmental feedback. And to compare this to Fukushima and the negligence seen at Fukushima, reports published in the 90s warned of a 2011 tsunami-like incident. Nornickel similarly was warned of the potential for ulcerative corrosion, and there were many reports that were published about the melting permafrost years before the incident. Fukushima and Nornickel both severely contaminated the environment that will take many years and many millions of dollars to even come close to what it was before the accidents. And as we have seen up until this date, both incidences could have been prevented and they were warned of. In addition, TEPCO, who ran Fukushima Daiichi, and Nornickel both have deceived the media, the government, and the local people around the facilities. Often it makes business sense to pollute the environment. It is cheaper to pollute the environment, keep poor maintenance protocols, and deceive regulatory agencies than to properly dispose of waste and create transparency. And so there's no accountability, or the accountability is pushed away from the facility. So, final thoughts. Nornickel claims that the fuel tank failed due to the melting of permafrost on which the tank was built, and this has been criticized by the World Wildlife Fund, Greenpeace Russia, and various other environmental agencies. The cause of the oil spill is fairly clear. This is negligent management of an oil facility. One incident could be linked to a genuine oversight. However, Nornickel has a clear historical pattern of negligent behavior. Greenpeace Russia in 2009 published a report assessing the risks to oil and gas infrastructure of thawing permafrost. Nornickel was promptly made aware of these environmental issues. And did I mention that there is new evidence that came out that the oil tank that did rupture was not on permafrost at all? So it seems that the company is either trying to deflect the lack of maintenance to the tanks or just didn't take the steps to update the facility to accommodate the changing soil characteristics. Thank you.